Hey again, welcome back to Coding with Drew. In this video, we're going to learn about command substitution. Now, if you're not already familiar with command substitution, also known as command expansion, command substitution allows us to see the output of a command and leverage that inside of another command. So let's take a look at an example of what I mean by that. So currently we're in the home directory, and I know that from the command pwd. Now this is a command, right? Now, if I echoed out pwd, I'm going to get pwd. But if I echo $ curly brackets pwd, I get nothing. So the result is not really useful because what it's doing is trying to do a parameter expansion on a command. You can't do a parameter expansion on a command. So the curly brackets signifies that this is a parameter expansion, not a command expansion. So how do we do it? It's really simple. There's echo $ parentheses pwd, and then we can see our output in the terminal. Now this is really great, but also dumb, right? You're never going to echo. Like, why would you echo pwd when pwd does the exact same thing? This is just a cheap example. It's just for demonstration purposes. I can use echo all day long and not break anything or change anything on my computer. So that's why we're using echo. ls is similar, right? ls is a command. If I echo ls, it's going to repeat ls in the standard out. If I echo $parameter expansion ls, which I would never actually do in the real world, I get nothing because it's trying to do a parameter expansion on a command, not a variable. And then if I do echo $ parentheses ls, I actually get the desired output, which is a list of all the files. Now it's not formatted the same, but it's still doing the exact same thing that just the ls does because it's echo. So now if we know command substitution is simply just changing the curly brackets to parentheses, we can learn how to do math. So most languages allow math directly in them. Bash is slightly different. So when we try to learn math in Bash, there's a couple different expressions that we can use. So there's plus for addition, minus for subtraction, / for division, star for multiplication, star is to the power of, and then you have this weird one, which you're probably not too familiar with, which is the remainder. You use percent. It's typically used for true or false related to even or odd determinations. And we'll see an example of that at some point. But I just wanted you to see the different expressions that you can use in maths built into Bash. Okay, so now that we know we can do math, let's try it. So let's do 2 plus 2 and see what the output is. Bash is looking for a command called 2 plus 2, and it can't find it because 2 plus 2 isn't a command. So similar to command substitution, we do a $ and then parentheses, space 2 plus 2, space, parentheses. And now you can see that the output is 4, even though it's looking for a command. 4 was the actual result. And if I come to the beginning of this and I say echo, I won't have the error. I'll just have 4 right there. Now, why am I showing you this? It will come up, I promise. You will use math in coding. Now, you don't have to be a math whiz. I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to learn how to code because I have to know math. Trust me, it's not nearly as complicated as you think. You're not going to be using some extreme math unless you get into like data science, where you're looking at crazy data charts and trying to play with metrics and such. We're not going to get into that. You don't need to know anything beyond basic arithmetic. And good news is you don't have to know any of the, like what 2 plus 2 is. The computer already knows. And so you have your own calculator here. All right, so let's take some of what we've learned so far and put it into a command that we're going to create in the next video. I'll see you there.